Bishes, what's up? How's it going? Today we are doing, it's a fall mani, but kind of like a punk rock fall mani. I guess the stickers are going to be fall, but the colors are not going to be very fall. So I am going to do the exact mani that's on my right hand. If you can get a good glimpse of it, I'm going to do that on my left hand. So I'm going to use At Midnight from iGel Beauty, and I'm going to dip my index finger and my pinky, and I'm using my Mani Boss liquids and the pill base as usual because they are my newfound love. And so here I think I was trying to figure out, because I've said it before, I'll say it again, I usually don't like both my hands to match. If I use the same color, same design, that's fine, but I usually try and mix up the fingers because I don't know why. But both of these manis actually matched until we come down to the stamps, the stamping plate, but I intended for them to match, but I was having some issues and difficulties that I will get to later. So anyways, I'm just going to show you this one dip on this one finger for the black because it's like my any other dip application. So I don't want to be repetitive and all that jazz. So, whoop, there we go. All of a sudden, I've got both my fingers done. And then we are going to get into the glitter of my dreams. And I can't even say it's glitter because it's not really like shimmery. I don't know, it's kind of like confetti dip. I don't know. Either way, it's the one of my dreams. I've been wanting it for so long. I finally got it back in Oklahoma, and it is the Kiara Sky Cherry Dust. And I love this. I actually went and did a full mani of just this about a week ago, and I didn't film it because it was literally just, there's nothing exciting to it. I just did a straight, flat, all cherry dust mani, so nothing crazy exciting. But I am doing this like a kind of like a French tip, but not, maybe like more like a negative space situation. So I'm going in at an angle, and I am only dipping my free edge and up a little bit of the side, and then I'm going to pour the clear over the rest of the nail. And I am going to do that on my thumb, middle, and ring finger. And I'm going to do 2 layers like that. And I think on this, I'm really only going to show you my middle finger. So you see my thumb, I'm going to do my middle finger. You won't see me do my ring finger. Because again, same thing, just don't want to be super repetitive. So I'm just putting a full layer of my Mani Boss liquid down my base. And I am putting my finger in at an angle. So on my middle and ring finger, I wanted the angle to be opposite of each other, but to like match up. So I did it to where my ring finger, the angle was going, how would I say that? It was going higher being at my index and lower being at my ring finger. And then on my ring finger, I did it in the opposite direction to where the angle was going the other way down. Don't really know, other than I thought it would look good. So see, the angles are just going a little different. And then on my thumb, I did it to where the higher part was on the outer part of my thumb and the lower part was at the inside of my thumb. And then I'm going to clear cap, and I'm using my stiff bristle brush on my glitter nails. I guess the nails that have clear on them. In between each layer, because I am using clear, and so I want to make sure I don't have any clear clumps or specks or anything hanging around. So in between each layer, I used the stiff bristled brush. that has not gotten any easier to say stiff bristled brush. And now I just can't talk at all. Guys, it's Tuesday. This video is going up tomorrow. It has been the Mondayest Tuesday ever. I made coffee earlier. I had my milk in my cup, the ice all in there because I was making some iced coffee. And it beeps, and I go and look at it, and it's just like still white. And I said, why the heck is this still white? I freaking forgot to put coffee in the coffee pot. I literally made ice milky water. I had to go in for round 2. And I almost did it the second time, too. I literally turned on the coffee pot, and then I had to turn it off really quick, and I said, crap, the coffee, again. So, forgive me as I struggle. Anywho, on my pinky, I'm going to do what I did on my index finger on my other hand, and I'm just going to sprinkle a little bit of this around the cuticle area down to the free edge. Not the whole nail. I want it more concentrated at the cuticle. And so, see, right here, this is where I'm talking about my fingers. My hands don't usually match. They'll have the same pattern or design, but on different fingers. So this is what's on my index finger on my right hand, but I'm putting it on my pinky on my left hand. I know, weird. Just something I do. I know. But yeah, so I just went in, sprinkled some over I used my dip base, put it on, took my brush, my fluffy brush, sprinkled it on in the cuticle area, and that was that. Now I'm going to clear cap my nails. I'm leaving my index finger with nothing on it for right now. And I'm going to clear cap, and then we are going to get into the stampingness. So, here comes the fun parts. Always use your stiff bristled brush. Gosh darn it. After using your clear to encapsulate, it will get rid of all the cloudiness, the specks, and everything. Just do it. Trust me. Use a stiff bristled brush and get down to it. Now I'm going to activate, and here was where my trouble ensued. So I'm doing this little fox that is there, and I always keep a lint roller when you're doing this stuff. It makes it so easy to clean off your stamper. So I am picking up the fox in here, and I'm going to take all the other stuff off because I just want the fox. You can use your lint roller on this part or your little scraper like I'm doing here. I usually use my lint roller, but my last mani, I had an incident where I literally took the whole design off on accident. So this was just a safer route for me today to do. Anyways, so I'm going to put this on my thumb on the lower part of where that slope is at. I'm going to put the fox there. And I felt like after doing this, maybe I could have either done a different color, different stamp, different, I don't know. I liked it. It was fine, but I felt like it could have been potentially better than what it was. So, anyways, now I am going to clean off my little stamper. I'm going to go in with one of the leaves, and I am going to try and line that up along the line of the part where the clear is and the glitter on my thumb still with the fox. And see, maybe this was where I kind of messed up and kind of just made it too busy looking, but I don't know. I just felt like after I did it, I was like, well, it could have been better, but whatever. Fine now. Too late. I'm not going to change it. I got too many mani plans and stuff to be trying to redo one said situation that wasn't even really planned. I didn't plan this mani. I just wanted to use that pink glitter, and this is what I came up with. So, yeah. Anyways, so I'm going to put this on there. And you guys, that fox I actually did pick up on the first try. I was surprised, so surprised. It was going so smooth sailing until I got to my index finger, and I was like, well, crap. I knew the easiness couldn't last too long. So, yeah. I'm putting on my smudge-free top coat here. And I do this nail by nail after I finish the design. Now, I didn't have any problems with this mani, but in the next mani I did have a little bit of smudging, so I would suggest still waiting a few minutes for your stamp to dry and then going with the smudge-free on top of that before doing whatever. So here's where I tried to use this. I tried to get the fox again because I have the fox on my pinky on my right hand, and so I was going to use the fox on my index finger, and I was just going to switch up the colors. So I have this pink instead of white. And it happened to me several times where I picked it up, but it did not want to stick to my fingernail. Like, not even a little bit. Just, see? It didn't even come off at all. It just stayed on the stamp. So I did that, I messed around with that a few times, and then I gave up and went on to do my middle and ring finger. And so here I used the longer stemmy leaves to try and get it to match the length of the swoop going on. So you'll see I already have my middle finger done. Doing the same thing on my ring finger. So much easier. I'm going to try the fox one more time on my index finger. And you will see again that it's just not having it. Not even a little bit. Like at all. So I said, forget it. Let's go in with the deer. So that is what I'm going to do. And I got the deer on the very first try of all things. And it stuck to my finger the way it needed to as well. So we had luck with the deer. In my head and situation, like, my thought process was, it was probably my dad. He passed away a few years ago, but it's deer hunting season, and he loved deer, and he loved to hunt, and so that was, yeah, more than definitely my dad saying, hey, do the deer. And because, go figure, first freaking try, came up, stuck to my finger, everything was good. So there you have it. I ended up with a deer on my index finger instead of the fox. And I freaking actually love the way it came out. I love the way that the black nail with the pink deer came out on my nail. It was actually my favorite finger. So out of all 10 of my fingers, that one was perfect. So, yep. And now I'm just going to activate, and we are going to top coat. I am using the dip top coat from Mani Boss. You'll see there that I had a little bit of smudging going on. But whatevers. So yes, this is my Mani. Stamping is not for the faint of heart, and I am a very impatient person, and I get so frustrated sometimes doing stamping. It's ridiculous. Like, it's not as easy as they make it seem in, like, advertisements and commercials. They're just like, oh, put the polish on, scrape it away, put the stamper on, and then put it right on your finger. No, it usually takes a good, like, 3 or 4 tries for me anyways, before I can get the perfect stamp. So don't buy into all the lies that they tell you. Maybe it's that easy for some of y'all, but definitely not for everybody. Definitely not. So anyways, this is my first layer of dip top coat, and I have not had any issues with any drying or like lumpiness or bumpiness with the Mani Boss top coat. You put it on, it self-levels pretty much. I don't have anything like running to the side of my thumb because I do my thumb first. I don't have any like big lumps on the side of my thumb from having it sideways while I do the other nails, so it doesn't run. No chipping or peeling or cracking. I haven't had any of those issues with this top coat at all. So Mani Boss is just, they're my freaking favorite. I don't know. I love everything from them so far. Literally everything. Tried their builder gel. Love it. 2-in-1 gel. My go-to favorite one. The only one that works on my fingers. That doesn't peel. Dip liquids. The longest I've ever had a Mani last on me when I did my Halloween trial wear test situation, and it lasted 14 days. My Mani did. So love that. I can leave that in the cards below, but yeah. So Mani Boss for the win. Loved this Mani. Yeah, guys. Catch you in the next one. Bye, Bisshhs.